Time now for your forewarned weather.
It's Thursday night. We're getting ever so closer to the weekend, but Mother Nature had to put on a show for us today.
Talk about a busy day, Seth.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Utah's in a drought. 100% of the state's in a drought. Utah's thirsty, but we got a lot of water today.
Okay.
A ton of water, too much water. It is not good when we get this much water during a drought because it can lead to flooding very easily. We're going to touch on that in a second, though. First, I want to show you guys this
that's
picture.
nice.
Right,
Can
look
we
at this
frame that?
I know, right? We should, huh? That's a good idea, Brian. Beautiful colors there. Love the pastel, the reds, the oranges. Absolutely gorgeous. That's a web submission. Here's another web submission that we got out of West Jordan. These are called mamadas clouds. They kind of look like that bubble wrap that you pop. That indicates a cumulonimbus cloud or a storm cloud. Now, talking about storms, look at this one. This is our Black Desert Resort down in Ivins. A time lapse shows that monsoon moisture really doing a number down there in the southern portion of the state. As we take a look at the radar, you're going to see we are calming down, but it's going to pick back up tomorrow. Let's zoom into the north. We do still have a couple echoes of moisture towards the Uinta Basin. We also have a couple showers near the Utah-Nevada border. These are moving towards the east, so we could see a couple nocturnal showers here on the Wasatch Front, but it's not very likely, and we have a lot of dry air near the ground, so it could evaporate, and that's what we call virga before it reaches the surface. Down in southern Utah, we do still have a swath of moisture also near the Utah-Nevada border moving towards the east. It's not going to be picking up any more steam, but we could definitely see a couple more showers in the West Desert. And then in the south central portion of the state, also holding on to a couple of showers. We also have a flash flood warning down there in southern Utah, which we're going to talk about. But first, look at this. This is from Zion National Park. Corey sent this our way. They had a flash flood warning. Really, really cool. You can see the Virgin River on the left there overflowing, and then on the right side, if you look closely, you could see a waterfall running off the side of that cliff. All right, let's talk flood alerts. We do have a flood watch in effect for about another hour or two. It's going to expire at midnight for the southwest portion of the state as well as parts of south central Utah. And then we have that flash flood warning. That is in effect until 11:15 p.m. And that's because the Pariah River got nearly 2 inches of rain in the upper headwaters, and that has been flowing downstream. That's going to expire fairly soon, though. We do have more flash flood potential tomorrow. All of our national parks and outdoor recreation areas in southern Utah are in the possible category. So if you plan on going out there, you're going to want to make sure you keep your eyes to the skies or just reschedule altogether. Let's take a look at those temperatures. We're still pretty warm up here in the north. A lot of 80, 79 degrees in Provo, 85 degrees here in Salt Lake. Down in southern Utah, it's cooled quite a bit, 68 for Milford, just a degree warmer in Cedar City, and even St. George on the cooler side relatively, actually still fairly nice, but cooler than the Wasatch Front, which we don't see very often, and that is thanks to that cloud coverage capping daytime heating. By midnight, we're going to see those 80s turn to the 70s with partly cloudy skies, increasing moisture as we get into the early morning hours with mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures dropping into the low 70s and upper 60s for our overnight lows. 83 degrees by 10 a.m. with mostly cloudy skies, and that moisture is going to keep on pushing in. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Futurecast is going to show you what to expect. There's those nocturnal storms towards central Utah, early morning hours, but then with the heat of the day, we're going to see those storms really start to bubble up a lot more in northern and central Utah as well as parts of southern Utah. The West Desert really favored with this, and then it's going to continue to push through the Wasatch Front as we get closer to the evening hours, clears out overnight, and then it starts to pick back up on your Saturday afternoon. Not as bad as what we're going to see tomorrow, though, and then it clears on out for your Sunday. Regional forecast shows that tomorrow we are going to be similar to where we were today. Temperatures in the 90s for most of us, a couple of 80s as well. 98 degrees is the high in St. George, but triple digits return by your Saturday. Isolated thunderstorms are expected Friday. We could even see it into Saturday before clearing on out. And then temperatures hang out in the upper 90s to low hundreds. We do have a slight chance of wet weather towards the middle of next week in St. George. The Wasatch Front does have a couple more days of isolated thunderstorms, and the temperatures are going to be within a degree of average all week long. Not a whole lot of variation.
Okay, average. We're okay. It's passing grade.
Especially after last week when it was so hot.
Yeah.
I'll take average.
We'll take average.
We want big